Welcome, wonderful Aquarius. This is your March 2022 Astro/Tarot reading. Before we get started, let's take a minute to get grounded. So please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine yourself in a big bubble of white light. Allow yourself to feel it transmuting all the negative energy into positive. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine having big roots like a tree. Let your roots grow as deep as they can into earth. Allow yourself to feel as one with Mother Earth. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now feel the connection with your higher self, your angels and archangels. Allow them to help you every step of the way and set the intention now to have a beautiful month. Thank you, Aquarius. All right, as you can see, I already pre-shuffled the oracle cards for you for overall energy for month of March. So we're going to start with that, and that's also going to include the financial part of the reading. Later, we're going to pull some tarot and clarifiers. After that, we're going to move into the love reading and the answer to a particular question that you have. So let's get started. We're starting with the pillar of light. This descendant of the star of Isis. Okay, so the pillar of light is the energy tube of pure white light, okay, that connects the soul star chakra above your head and the earth star chakra beneath your feet, okay? So in March, it's suggested that you build and strengthen your natural pillar of light as you are becoming more and more ready to sustain higher vibrations of bliss and joy and great strength, okay? So you do have pillar of light asset or Isis meditations on YouTube that you can find and that you can tune in. She's a wonderful energy to work with to really empower yourself. I highly recommend. If you haven't done it, it's a great tool to really ground yourself and center yourself, okay? The Anahata is actually the heart chakra. You can see it's all green over there. So your heart has opened its chambers for new possibilities. And the light is coming to soothe its dark corners, you know. So by putting down your armor, you are truly able to use the intelligence of your heart. Your heart is very intelligent, okay? Okay, and that intelligence will always guide you in the right direction, okay? Now, heart may not know how to make sense to the mind always, but the heart is aware of possibilities the mind cannot comprehend or maybe envision yet, okay? So you can always trust your heart to guide you, you know, in the right direction. If you ain't sure how to connect to your heart, smoky amazonite here is also a good tool and that you can use. Any green stone as well as rose and quartz you can use to connect to your heart. Now, smoky amazonite in particular will correct emotional issues and past trauma while removing energetic blockages to attract abundance as well, okay? So how worthy do we feel of abundance and how worthy do we feel in general is a theme that you can sort out in March. You can fix it with the meditation if there's some blockages over there that you can. You can also focus on the regular star, which is the star in Leo. You can meditate on that or on this stone in particular. And if you don't have the stone, if you don't own it and you can't buy it, you can just print a picture of it so you can meditate it. Or if you have it on some kind of card, you can meditate on it. Or, you know, just Google a picture and you can just connect to the energy like that. We are more powerful than we imagine. Just seeing something automatically can connect you to its energy and bring you its, you know, healing properties as well, okay? So you have the power in March to attract all you desire. You just need to believe and know it's possible, okay? So with this, you know, with this abundance card here, it's abundance card, says right there, abundance. So this is talking to this new moon and full moon cycles that are going on in the financial houses for you, Aquarius. So we do have the new moon in your second house, which is house of resources that you make for yourself, that you earn. And you also have the full moon in the 8th house, which is other people's resources. Okay, so with the full moon over there, you might be, you know, permitted to access to some other people resources that can fund you, that can found a new project possibly of yours with this new moon in the second house of resources. The second house is your what you make, you know. So you have a new moon over there in the beginning of the month. It's going to conjunct Jupiter, the happiest and the luckiest and the most beneficial planets of them all. And definitely I would recommend utilizing this energy to plant a seed, because we do have circle here. It all reminds me of a seed. To plant a seed, if you haven't already, for some new other way that you can make money. Maybe something that will give you a passive income, perhaps. If you have an idea how to make a passive income, I would definitely plant a seed in the beginning of the March, all the way to the mid-March. It's a very auspicious time for that. And you know, with the full moon in the 8th house trining Pluto in your 12th house, which is a hidden support. You know, Pluto is in your 12th house of hidden support, or karma, beneficial karma as well, that is trining. It's a positive aspect, the trine. It's a supporting it's supporting this full moon that is in your 8th house of other people's resources. And so definitely you might be granted some loan or something if you just ask, if you just go and do it, you know, to make your, like, a new thing happening for you. So definitely utilize this moon's energies in your financial houses. You're granted the abundance here. Okay, so open your heart to it. All right, that was fast. So we're gonna have here the 5 of Cups. Will it be in reverse or what is it? Yeah, that's so. Okay, so let's see what Tarot has to say for you. Okay, while I shuffle, I will remind you to please comment down below what kind of content would you like me to create for you. So we have these monthly readings for all the horoscope signs, but I also do mid-month, like a pick a card. Last month I did the love reading for singles and for couples, since it was February, but it was timeless, so it's valid. You can look for it. And yeah, I made an effort to make it nice, so I hope you enjoy that. And comment down below what else would you like me to create for you. Okay, I'm new here, so not much comments yet, so you'll probably get your reading whatever you desire, probably. All right, so let's see, what do we have for you. We have too many cards flying out. All right, so we have 5 of Cups in reverse, 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and Temperance. Look at this, like, balance and him too. Okay, this is subconscious, unconscious. This is also looks like a bit of like that. A lot of circles for you. Okay, so, oh my God. So many cards. Aquarius, you want to know so much? Okay, let's see, what do we have here? There you are, Aquarius. I like this deck. All right, so we're starting off with the 5 of Cups in reverse. It's meaning you're letting go of something, you know, that you were maybe wanting for a long time, or something that you were juggling with the other options. It looks like in March you have clarity finally with this Temperance here that's going to bring you balance. And you are making the choice, because 2 of Pentacles is reversed in this regard. So you are, and Sagittarius rules what for you, Aquarius? Just one moment. Sagittarius rules the 11th house for you. Okay, so maybe it was connected to what you were juggling. Was maybe connected to some dream of yours that you have. Maybe you were, sorry. All right. You're very excited, Aquarius. So look at all this mess in my cards. All right. Let's see what we have. Okay. Yeah, so Sagittarius, or yeah, or maybe you were also, yeah, juggling some kind of online project, because 11th house is also online kind of businesses or something. So maybe you had an idea, and now you're actually coming to terms and taking action. Mars is all about taking action. You have made a decision in March what you're going to do, and you're going to take action to get it. Okay, so definitely do it with this abundance card and everything that is suggested. Let's see what the Libra has to say here. Libra is your 9th house. Oh yeah, so you believe that you're probably going to do something else for a living. Maybe you imagined yourself in a kind of a different field, and perhaps you were not satisfied with the way the things are going for you in life. But now that is changed. Now you have some kind of a new understanding of why things happen the way they did, so that they can take you, and that you can point this arrow to exactly what's gonna bring you the abundance. You know, maybe you were not meant to do that 9 to 5 job, because you can have your own job or something like that. Okay, all right, so I think that's about it. Yep. Mars, where's Mars, by the way? Let's see that. Mars. Oh yeah, Mars is coming to your sign. Yeah, of course. So we're gonna have Venus and Mars going through Aquarius for most of March. They're gonna conjunct Pluto in the beginning of the March in your 12th house, probably again bringing you some gift. You know, some funding is really prominent for you if you need that. You know, or other people, resources, whoever, you know, it might be just a friend may borrowing you money so that you can create something. I don't know, but use that, definitely use that. Okay, so Mars and Venus are going to be in your sign, so you're definitely going to be inspired to take action with Mars in your sign. Use it. It's going to give you energy and drive to get things done. Okay, and with Venus over there, you're going to do them nicely. All right, so go and take that action and have fun with it. Okay, Aquarius. Now I will move into the love portion of your reading. So let's see what we have there. We have the Sacred Scar. Beautiful. It reminds me of Chiron. We have Purity of Purpose. And we have Uranus. So first of all, I was reminded of Chiron. And Chiron is in Pisces, which is your 2nd house. So you're probably healing also with this new moon in the 2nd house and the Sacred Scar here with Chiron and Pisces, your self-worth as well. It looks like you're implementing a new seed of how you view yourself. Okay, so definitely do that. Okay, so the Sacred Scar, okay, here speaks of that which once caused pain being transformed into higher knowledge and inner power. Okay, so trust your healing process, and in the hidden, really higher purpose, behind every trauma. Okay, you need to know that your greatest struggles are the pathway to your potential in love as well as in life. Okay, so in the book, with this card in the book, it gives you an example of how you're gonna understand this better. It's like when eagle, or it was some bird, I don't know if it was an eagle. Okay, let's say it was an eagle. Like an eagle mother, you know, building a nest for their baby eagles. And that nest is fiercely protected by its mom, and the baby eagles are nurtured until one day mom kind of kicks them out of the nest so they can learn how to fly. And that, you know, growing out of the nest and learning to fly was a trauma. It was a disruption for a baby bird. But it's also initiation to power, because once it started to fly, it found this whole new world, you know, whole new power. Okay, so this is, I think, is connected to the Saturn transiting your 1st house of self and opposing the 7th house of one-on-one relationship. So there's probably been something that needed healing here in order for you to grow and find your inner power so suddenly, probably here. Okay, so the emotions that you feel, the emotions are a spark, you know. that propel a person forward in a new adventure and another like inspiring achievement or a relationship. Okay, so if you want a new relationship, there is power in intention and a visualization, you know, of what you want. You know, if you want a new relationship, if you want a new person, write it down, write everything down what you want, and, you know, send the order to the universe. And sometimes some of us really need to be very specific about what we want in order to manifest it. Okay, you need to forget your limits and become one with your goal. You know, become one with the arrow. That's what this is suggesting, that you're so focused on a goal that you forget your limitation, and just imagine you already have what it is. And it might come about so fast and so sudden with Uranus here, you know, just out of nowhere to change literally everything in your life. All right. If you're in a relationship, everything here applies about the healing aspects of it. Perhaps, you know, there was something with your person, you know, where you were like flying off like a little eagle into a new level of your relationship. And that is healing now, okay? Just make sure that you know where you're going with that relationship. Have a clear vision of what you actually want. And write it down so you can achieve it. And again, it might come faster than you imagine. All right? So let's see what the tarot has to say for you. We have 8 of Cups in reverse. Okay, great. Yes, so there was some loss that you are ready to let go of now with this all healing that was here. It actually learned you something really valuable and introduced you to your own power, which is great. So now we have 2 of Wands. So now this lady is kind of like waiting for her ships to come and deciding where she want to go, you know. It's funny that this comes under the Purity of Purpose card, you know, because she's she's kind of here, you know, also with the wand in her hand looking out the window, and she's with the wand in her hand knowing where to go. So 2 of Wands, you know, preparing for a new journey. All right, so it looks like a kind of a new phase is coming in your love life. So we have Queen of Cups here in a reverse. So this is just a reminder, okay, here, that you need to fill your own cup as well. You know, if you're gonna be happy in a relationship, you need to be happy with yourself. Okay, you need to make this Queen upright. You know, there we are. Okay, so if you keep comparing yourself to other people, or determining your self-value based off of that, you're doing this to yourself. So what you need to do is love yourself, honor yourself. Do not compare yourself with other people. I'll leave this up right here because now you have the knowledge to stop comparing yourself to the other people. We are all on a very different path, and if you see someone happy and jolly on social media, it doesn't really mean that they're you know, so happy and jolly. And even if they are, you should be inspired to be happy for them. You know, the more happy people we have in this world, the more easy it will be for other people to tap into that frequency and to that possibility. So it will be also more accessible for you. All right, you got it. All right, let's clarify what the rest of the, you know, let's see what else do we have for you. I hope that makes sense. You know, it's house 12. Okay, so maybe it doesn't for some of you, but house 12 is it's again a invitation for me to remind you that we are all interconnected. Okay, so you know, there was this show when the monkey in Australia learned how to open a coconut, and they had this phenomenon when after that easily all the monkeys around the world knew how to open a coconut, just because some did in Australia, although they didn't like directly pour the knowledge into the other monkeys on other continents. It was a collective knowledge then. So that's what it basically says. The more collectively we are happy, the more it's easier for everybody to tune into that vibration. So stop comparing to yourself. Be happy for those who are happy, and that will make easier for you to be happy. So we have house 1 here. In the first house, we do have Saturn in your first house again. And yeah, Saturn might be restricting, you know, the way you're going around. Maybe, of course, it has been restricting all of us lately for traveling, since it's in Aquarius, which is the social gatherings and stuff. But here it looks like it really also left you in the house when you didn't want to be. So that might have prevented some relationship to come forward. But it looks like you have a new start, Aries. We have Mars in your sign right now, and Venus joining that Saturn, and it's going to make it easier for you to go out and about. And if you're single and you want to meet someone new, we have Aries prominent here, we have Aquarius prominent there, and this is a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces as well. And house 1 is also Aries. In general, we have also Pisces vibes here in house 12. Okay. All right, I think that's what I have for you for the love reading. Everything I said for a single, I mean, it applies to if you're a couple, if it's like working on the things that you need to work on, healing stuff, and being happy for others. In order, you know, if you meet another happy couple and you think they're better than you, then you need to enjoy their happiness and let it just pour over your relationship. Remember that we're all interconnected. All right, so this card is gonna give you an answer to a particular question that you might have, okay, Aquarius? So if there's anything you want to ask the cards and I didn't possibly answer it here, or maybe I just confused you somewhere and now you need an extra answer, you can think about that question, and I'm gonna shuffle and read you the answer straight from the book. All right, so hold your question in mind. And there we are. That was fast. We have Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion. How beautiful. All right, let's read from the book what that means for you. So I guess some truth is coming your way. So whatever the question you had in mind. So 67, let me just find it. Okay, truth transcends illusions. Dragonfly Spirit is here to remind you of the wisdom and truth available at all times in the hidden realms. Just as Dragonfly catches your eye with its reflective wings and body, Dragonfly Spirit appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth beyond the illusion and recognize the insight that comes seemingly out of nowhere, peeking through from behind the veil. In the realm of spirit, there is far more wisdom than you can perceive with your senses. And there is a deep knowing that you are not separate or alone, for a higher power recognizes you and loves you beyond measure. Fears dissipate as you realize you are embraced by the nurturing force that is everywhere, always in communication with you. Aligning when you are preoccupied. What is this? Lightning when you are preoccupied. Dragonfly Spirit offers this message. You exist in unity with all, including the protective spirit who share their wisdom, and you are being nudged along the path your soul needs to travel to have the experiences it craves. Love exists in many forms, and sometimes we overlook it when we don't recognize a particular form. Pay attention to the signs now. They remind you that each of us have inspired dreams seamlessly sewn into the fabric of the invisible world. And there is a great consciousness that exists in the seemingly empty spaces, guiding us on our journey. Open to the truth, letting the wisdom of the hidden realms inform you, providing insights your conscious mind overlooks. Yeah. Funnily enough, here it says again about great consciousness. That is seeming, you know, that connects to the to the monkey thing that I was explaining. Okay, that's all I have for you in this reading. But you can also enjoy the readings that I made for your rising sign and your moon sign as well. Thank you for sharing your time with me, wonderful Aquarius. It was a pleasure to read for you. Please comment what kind of videos would you like me to make for you and the impressions of this reading. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when the pick a card readings are out. And have a beautiful March.